Hello, everybody. This is Every Day is Friday podcast 365. I'm your host, Matty B43. Please give a warm welcome to Steven.
How's it going,
How you
y'all?
doing?
Good.
Tell us a
Hope
little backstory
everybody's
about how
doing
we
good.
met.
So I do events nationally. I go around the country and I fundraise for my nonprofit organization. We were hanging out at an event and I ran into Matthew and we just had a good vibe, good connection. We talked about, each other's goals and just just kind of like a genuine conversation and here we are because I
Yeah.
truly believe in supporting and I also look for support in what I do and helping people. So the only way that we're gonna build is when we get together and start believing in each other.
How'd you get started?
Um, my mother has always been like really big about helping the community, but my niece at the age of 4, she said, we don't need anybody's help. We can just cook some food, clean out our closets, and just take it to people in need. So it started with that inspiration from a 4-year-old, and then 15 years later, we're a nonprofit organization. We're sponsored by JetBlue, Walmart, Gatorade, the Four Seasons, Orange Furniture, Boys and Girls Club. The list just goes on and on. And I'm looking to grow it as well.
How can someone volunteer to help out the cause?
Well, I would go to serenitiesgiftoflove.com. That's serenitiesgiftoflove.com. And you can get information on our food pantries and when we need assistance. We're more of a service-based nonprofit, so people that are in need of assistance. Right now, we deal mostly in the Orlando, Florida area. I am branching and doing some things now in Michigan. I've been up there. This is my second summer that I've been in Michigan. I just bought a property up there for one of my real estate companies, and so we're looking to provide locations in Michigan soon as well, to where you can go and get free food and job assistance, business development, credit, everything that can pretty much help an individual, do better.
That's remarkable. Can you tell us a story about someone's whose life you've changed?
Oh man, I got so many, but one that can like kind of relate to a certain demographic, and it doesn't necessarily have to be homeless. I've had college kids, I've had just young entrepreneurial people that were in need of assistance because they're working 9 to 5, they might be investing in their business, and they don't have enough money to pay for food, and so just coming through and being able to get a box of groceries that can last you a week, and that being provided every week for you, it allows you to save anywhere between $150 to $200 a week. So if you use it as an investment as well, you're investing in yourself by getting free food. You're saving money, and then you can use that money to invest it in things for your business or just bills and financially. So I've had many people that have come through my doors, and I like for people to transition out, but a lot of times I really transition them into my network as far as helping them develop a business, providing them a job, providing them housing, and by doing this, we can grow with the network of people around us that are ambitious enough to take those opportunities. So it's very broad in the scale of things that I do,
How do
but
you plan on
to
making a
make it
big
simple,
change?
if somebody needs, well, basically right now what I'm doing is I'm putting my foot to the ground and running the groundwork and meeting people along the way and finding out the needs of the community so that I have a great understanding of what needs to be done.
What are the needs out there for the community?
I would say housing, jobs right now. A lot of people have been through a job transition after COVID and kind of jumping from place to place, and it's kind of ridiculous. But just providing more jobs and housing opportunities, providing free food because everybody has to eat, and everybody needs a place to sleep. So we start with the basics, and then we work our way up.
What is the food like?
I mean, it's a pantry style. So you get to come through and we have like canned foods, we have fresh fruit, we have fresh vegetables. We'll have like a meat selection, whether it's chicken or beef or fish. We have like snacks, drinks selection, and you can have anything from soda all the way to like milk. And we'll have oat milk, and we have a lot of vegan and vegetarian options as well. So it isn't just about being a picky eater. It's about picking what you need and having that, because we don't just give out a box of food and not know what people eat. We allow them to choose what they want. So it's a choice pantry.
That's outstanding. How do people reach out to you for that?
Typically our website, serenitiesgiftoflove.com. People go on Facebook all the time. Our company name is Serenity's Grace. Serenity's Gift of Love was our original outreach when we first started about 15 years ago, and we just kind of kept that name because it's our gift of love to the community. So check it out.
Holiday season's coming up. Do you guys have any plans and upcoming events going on?
Yeah, we do an annual Thanksgiving and Christmas event. The Thanksgiving event, we give out turkeys. Last year we did over 400 turkeys to different families, and for Christmas we did a giveaway for the children. We collected a bunch of toys, and we also gave out extra turkeys and chickens and different things for people. And so the holidays are always big for us. We get a lot of corporate and community involvement during the holiday season, so it's really great.
Do you want to say it again for the viewers to find the website?
Oh yes, the website is serenitiesgiftoflove.com.
Also will be in the description, so if you're seeing this, go look in the description, give it a like, give him a follow on Facebook. Check it out. I checked it out earlier today. I checked it out a week ago. I've been looking forward to this podcast for a couple of weeks now, to tell you the truth. We talked way back in the day, so it's one of those things that it's finally coming. It's here, and I mean, how do you plan on making a bigger difference in the next couple of months?
Right now, what I'm working on is developing some property, and I'm in the process of hotel acquisition. So I'm taking over a hotel development, which will allow me to provide more low-income housing for families in need, and mostly women and children is what I'm focusing on. There are a lot of children that are homeless, and their parents are living in the car, or they're living in hotels, and they have a job, but they're just not able to sustain a house payment, or they're not able to get into a house payment. So what I want to do is provide a sustainable housing for them, and incorporate that with job staffing, job training, and kind of help develop those families to be in the position to get funded and to get them a home. And that company is called Impossible Housing, and what we do is we make housing possible. So that's going to go alongside
that is
with
so big.
My nonprofit.
That's great. I mean, you want to do this all over the country? Your plan is?
Yes, I built my foundation in Orlando, Florida, and I became the #1 in the nation for feeding elderly. And since then, I've been networking with a staffing contract that uses the nonprofits and the arenas around the country. So I've been on the road the last 2 years, kind of setting the groundwork for it, and I've also been training and building people and bringing them along with me. Different, even sometimes companies, they'll get into my fundraising so that they can generate revenue for their business. And so I've been building that in different cities, and after 2 years, I've been pretty much all over the country. Haven't been to every venue that is on the list of venues that I'm contracted with, but off of the cities that I have now, Michigan, Vegas, San Francisco, North Carolina, and Baltimore are all on my radar. And I've also done events, and my team has done events in all of those cities.
It's amazing for all the communities out there, and I can only imagine each and every city is different, and they all need help in different ways. It must be very tough to get through the times that we are in right now. Are you looking at the stats and saying, hey, we're actually up on homeless?
Well, Honestly, COVID and the problems that exist for the natural person, for me, those are opportunities for me to help. So when there's an influx of job loss, the first thing I think about is how do I create more jobs? How can I reach people across the nation with the job and staffing portion of my business? If you're in the business of helping people, you'll never be without a person to help. That's my motto, is that I live for service, and as long as there's somebody to serve, then I never see a recession.
That's really nice of you to do that. For your whole, I mean, it's your career you're actually doing out there to help people, which is really good. What made you go down this pathway?
Honestly, I went down a lot of different roads, and this one just feels better. I made a resignation in my life to love myself above everything else. And once I did that, I was actually able to finally love somebody else. And it was a really like eye-opening experience, because I was always kind of selfish, and not really selfish but protective. Like, I don't know, these people are sketchy, or this or that. I was always kind of like worried about things like that. So when I really like learned to love myself and take care of myself, my eating, just everything about me, then I started to care more about others. And I truly recommend, just self-care, self-love. Don't let anybody tell you that you're stubborn, or you're wrong. A lot of times you're